Hello, everybody. Welcome to Game Together, your destination for all things games played on the tabletop. My name is Ben Jetron. I'm not rolling dice here alone. I've got Joe Gurning and Sartaj here with me. Guys, how we doing? Wrong way, Joe. We're over here now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Not doing too bad. Sartaj, how are you doing? Are you secure?
Yes, I am secure. I know we've gotten many emails sent to us about my absence and asking if I was okay. I am happy to report I am okay. We had some issues, and I was able to get to a safe location, but to be safe, I could not join you guys last week, so I apologize.
Well, we're so glad to have you back. It's good to have the gang back together, all rolling dice.
It is really nice having everyone back together. I know we worked really hard to make sure you were secure and safe.
Yeah. Honestly, we've made a lot of enemies making this program, and they came after me. So...
After just like 2 or 3 episodes, we're already notorious. Well, today's episode gets to cover one of my favorite, my favorite convention of all time, which is the biggest tabletop game convention in North America, which is Gen Con. So we get to, in case you're wondering, you'll see us, you'll see a little video we put together in just a little bit. But in case you're wondering what this shirt is, the Indianapolis Convention Center used to have, this used to be the carpet that was at the convention center. So that's what this crazy ugly pattern is. Yeah, we've got some video here from the convention.
The video that doesn't want to work.
The video that doesn't want to work for a second. There we go. But the convention itself obviously has tons to offer. It's got board games of all kinds. It's got all sorts of genre of games. You've got dice. You've got RPGs. You've got literally anything. If you can play it, it's there. And then there's a ton of other stuff that is there that isn't even game related. But
Sartaj, I have to ask, have you ever played a board game?
I have played multiple board games, actually. I think we went over this in the first episode. I was forged in the fires of Monopoly.
Oh, yes, that is true. That is true. I wanted to double check.
I think maybe Monopoly has made a reference in every episode so far.
We will make sure to do that.
So let's see if we can keep the streak going.
Yeah. I do want to ask before we dive really into Gen Con, what did people get at Gen Con?
So you can, there's a enormous vendor hall, and you'll see, like I said,
No. What did you get?
Oh, what did I get?
What did we get?
Well, I got board games. I got dice. I got card game.
Do you have anything that you can pull up?
Well, I have something separate that I will be showcasing in just a little bit.
Okay, then I won't.
But what did you get, Joe? Show us what you got.
I got a game called Moon Rollers.
Yay!
I'm excited for it. Ivy Studio is a fun studio that I've been wanting to get some more of their games for in a while. I'm excited to play this and dive into it. Sartaj.
Wait. Didn't you get something cool about that game?
Yeah, I did. But Sartaj, what did you get?
I got the experience of living through this experience through you guys. That's what I got.
I thought you got like dice.
Yeah, I did get dice. Yeah, you did bring me dice. Once again, the experience through you guys as well. But I did get those dice. I've been actually starting collecting a lot of like different types of dice. We've been talking about this a lot. There's one. This is not the Magic the Gathering episode, but one of the cards in Magic the Gathering involves rolling dice, and I think it would be cool just to collect a whole bunch of different dice and roll it. But yes, I did get some dice from Gen Con, and they're really good quality.
We're going to have to do that Magic episode soon so we can talk about that. Yes, the cool thing I got about this was I got it signed. It's so hard to use these cameras because it's mirrored, but I got it signed by the designers of the board game, so I was really excited for that.
That's cool.
But yeah, so let's talk about Gen Con. It is what, 50-some years now?
58.
58 years, 72,000 people went.
Actually, Joe, going back to your autographed copy, isn't there only if like there's like it shows how many copies were made? So you got an edition?
No, this one does not.
Some of the stuff that you can get at those conventions though do have like limited numbers though.
Yeah,
like sometimes they'll serialize
those. That was a different game, Sartaj, that I had mentioned. But
okay, gotcha.
that is not a game for me. That is a game for someone else.
But there are some really cool convention exclusives you can get when you're there.
Exactly, yeah.
If you've never been there, we can take. We actually, Joe and I took several hours putting together a little bit of a tour for you. So if you've ever wanted to go, this is your way in.
Too many hours, but yeah, let's go on this journey together.
Welcome to the Indianapolis Convention Center, where thousands of gamers are here attending Gen Con, the largest board game convention in North America. Last year, a record 71,000 attendees were here enjoying games and all sorts of events. There's even more here this year. So, we've got a lot to see. Let's show you around the best 4 days of gaming.
Watching the people play games everywhere and just having so much fun, man.
They asked me to do the cover and I cried. I was so excited.
This is a really fun space to design a game in. Like, what if we could play a game with everyone at Gen Con?
Here, everyone is some sort of gamer. So we all love our games, and during downtime, we'll sit, find a corner, find a table, just start playing a game.
Obviously, it's all about the games. This year, Gen Con had almost 30,000 events to take part in. Board games, miniatures games, card games, role-playing games, and much more. There's something there for everyone.
It's hard to get everyone together. Here, you have friends you see every year. You get to do that role-playing, some of that board gaming, and also play some of the new stuff before it comes out.
It's, the gathering of the nerddom. I've got friends from all over the world who come in and play, and it's one time that we can all get together and play.
So where can you find all these amazing games? Right here in the vendor hall. Let's take a look. Stick close, it can get tight through here.
Here in the vendor hall, just under 600 companies, artists, and authors are available for con-goers to browse and shop. From big-name companies to smaller-name gems, you'll always be sure to find something that catches your eye.
Gen Con's my favorite, and everyone's so nice here. I don't know if it's just like a Midwest thing, but everyone's been very kind.
Some companies even do demos right there on the spot, so you can try a game to find out if you like it. Then if you do, you're sold.
There are so many genres of board games, and what we really love is combining genres in unique ways. We always think about, like, does this game deserve to exist? And we're trying to find games that we've never played before, games that we want to play, and then make them, and then hopefully people also want to play them.
I would honestly be surprised if we didn't have a couple thousand a day just walking past our particular area. This is the best place to have more eyes on the product. And even if somebody doesn't necessarily care for it themselves, they'll mention it to somebody and they'll get a bug in them and they'll come check it out.
And even though the convention center is massive, it's still not big enough to hold everything that Gen Con has to offer. Several nearby hotels and Lucas Oil Stadium right next door have been converted into gaming spaces.
You can see where the Colts play. You can sit in the stands. You can sit there and have celebrities walking around.
There's also tons of other activities you can take part in, like dressing up in cosplay.
It's fun just to see people recognize the other people in the parade and see what everyone's got. I mean, you're a fan of cosplay as well. You've seen all the people around here that are dressed up as all these different things. So that's been a lot of fun, and it's fun to see how people use materials other than cardboard and duct tape to create these characters and stuff.
Or painting your own miniature that you can take home.
And there are all sorts of painting events that welcome skill levels of all kinds. Some of the higher end painters will submit their stuff into the convention's painting contest, where some of the most amazing miniatures from hobbyists all around the world are showcased. I hope that wins something. And if you're ever at this convention, you have got to check this out. This is Card Holla. This is a massive structure that it gets built every year from donated playing cards. It gets built up and up and up all weekend from volunteers who just want to help.
At the end of the weekend, Card Holla gets torn down, but in a fun way. Everyone donates money to take part in throwing coins to bring the massive structure down. The highest donation gets the first toss. All the proceeds go to charity.
And there is still so much that we haven't even seen at Gen Con. There's a writer symposium, a film festival, a board game auction for charity. They do all sorts. There's so much fun for everyone to be had here at Gen Con. It's the best 4 days in gaming, and it's absolutely worth the trip. For Game Together and WDTN Plus, I'm Ben Jetron. Have a dice time. Very fun time. Very, very thankful for Joe to be able to come out and help shoot and edit that with me. So you were saying earlier, one of the things that I brought back from Gen Con was those miniatures that I pointed to in the case and said, I hope that wins something.
Yeah.
Those were actually submitted by me. So these were the
foreshadowing.
Yeah, exactly. So these were these are some models from Star Wars Shatterpoint that I painted up just in time to get them into the contest. So I'll try to get as close as I can there with them. But yeah, so these were a passion project of mine. These are some of my favorite Star Wars characters, so I was very excited to get them all painted up. And we didn't come back with nothing. I did enter and get a bronze ribbon for them. So yeah, we brought something home, which was more than we expected. But yeah, the
Officially award-winning WDTN Plus show.
Exactly. Yeah, very much.
Technically, yeah, award-winning. Thank you, Sartaj. We really appreciate the fact that is true. We are 100% award-winning by proxy.
No shade. Still.
Where are the awards on the other shows? Yeah, come on.
Just saying.
But Gen Con, yeah, just as we were kind of going through there, is just a passion that everyone has when they're there. It's a passion for gaming. It's a passion for being able to meet up and play those games with people or to discover new stuff. And it's just... It's the most fun atmosphere I've ever been in as a gamer. So if you're like a gamer that you want to go check out, you know, one of the games that you have a passion for that happens to be at Gen Con, or maybe a game that's not at Gen Con that you want to bring, you can absolutely go there and find people who want to like check out your stuff or check out other stuff. And I always find new stuff there, and I always am just like blown away by the people that I meet there. They're just awesome.
If I could ask the question, if there's something you wish you could experience at a convention, Gen Con included, Sartaj, Ben, what's something you'd want to experience?
Just at a convention that I'd like to, like a gaming convention, right?
Yeah, a gaming convention.
I kind of get all of my boxes checked when I go to Gen Con because it's like I love cosplay, I love big games, I love small games, and I get everything in between, and I love discovering new stuff. And it's like all my boxes get checked when I go to Gen Con because I always get all those things every year.
Sartaj?
Yeah, I would say for me, it would probably be what Ben just mentioned at the end. There is that sense of discovery. I like to go to conventions and learn something new, even if it's just either learning about a new game that I never had an idea existed, or just learning something new about a game that I did know existed. Maybe it got an expansion, maybe it got, even more players than I thought of. I think it's that sense of discovery that is literally the only box that I usually have when I go to conventions. And as long as that's checked, I think it's a successful experience.
Well, speaking of new games,
there was a game that several years ago I discovered at Gen Con, and that's actually what we're going to talk about when we come back. So we're just going to go to a short break, and then when we're back, we will take you down the road of a very special game that's dear to my heart.
Alrighty, see you in a few.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back to Game Together. I was just checking out this sweet little game that I love called Zynvaded. With me, obviously, still Joe and Sartaj. So, welcome back, guys.
You okay, Sartaj?
I was not expecting that. You said something was coming, and you did not tell me. I was not expecting that. Applause.
Several years ago when I went to Gen Con, I discovered this beautiful little game, which is called Zynvaded. It is a 1-to-1 scales miniatures game. So if you've played a miniatures game out there, you've probably seen it, or you do dioramas or anything, you know that scale is like 1-to-32, 1-to-48, something like that, to where you have small little guys. But this is 1-to-1. That is because the miniatures for this game are insectoid aliens from another world that are actually as small as just these small little guys. So the story behind the game is that these insectoid alien bugs are conquering race that have come to our world to conquer it. The recon that they got, as always, the intel was bad. So they thought that we were small-sized, and when they got here and figured out we were big-sized and they were small-sized, half of the fleet tried to break off and say, actually, we want to cancel the invasion. We got to find a way to get home because our ship's crashed and we can't do this invasion. And the other half were like, yeah, we need to go full send, so just keep doing it. And so now they're warring in our world for control of the fleet. So that's kind of how the game story comes about. As far as how it plays, it's a miniature skirmish game, so you're each playing with like 3 miniatures. The rules are very basic and simple. Joe, you actually got to play a little bit of it. What did you think?
I really enjoyed it. I've always been wanting to get into a miniatures game. The problem is miniatures games are so god awfully expensive normally. I do like this Zynvaded is cheaper to get into. It's still not cheap, but it's cheap to get into. So I appreciate that, and I love the premise of it's just little guys fighting each other.
I can pull some of these little guys up real quick if you want.
Um,
So I've got them all on a tray right here, but these are just a few of the Zyn. They come assembled but not painted, so you can paint them up in pretty much whatever colors you want. Obviously, for some of my stuff, I like it to be lore accurate. So I asked the designer what they were supposed to be, and they used to have orange armor, and then when they factioned off, they painted their helmets different. So, and then I've got a couple other various guys in here. Normally, and you actually put it best, Joe, that miniatures games for some people are hard to get into. They really like the idea, but they want to get into it easier. And a game like Warhammer 40K or something like that is way, way, way hard to get into.
I looked it up the other night because I really wanted to check. It's if you want to get what I would say is the equivalent starter set, because they have like multiple starter sets. But if you want to get the equivalent, which is like you get everything in the box and you get the terrain that you usually need for Warhammer games, you're looking at like $210.
Yeah. Whereas everything you need for this game is a 2-player starter set you can get for $70. Which for most miniatures, as a miniature wargamer myself, I can confirm a $70 purchase to get 2 people started is probably the cheapest miniatures game on the market. And it's really fun. Yeah, no, it is. It's really, really cheap and easy and fun to get into. One of the cool things that I like about it, also compared to other war games, is that it's very simple as far as like building your list, because you've got 3 miniatures. You know, it's not a big army. It's not like several units of things that you're trying to keep track of. It's just 3 little guys. And actually, the creator put it pretty simply that the game is very simple and easy to just kind of build and go. Like, you don't have to really think about it.
Do you want me to talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole idea behind it is, you know, there's so many games out there that are just so cutthroat and competitive, and, you know, not everybody wants to do that all the time, man. I know I don't, and we wanted people to be able to play this and have fun with it, you know, just have a great time, you know, no overthinking, no getting wound up about the mechanics of it all. We're pretty loose with our stuff,
So yeah, the game is very easy, simple, not competitive is the other point that I wanted to talk about. It's just like, you know, the game was designed very how he put it the first time I ever talked to him, and that was John, by the way. You saw him in the package, but John Vogel's the co-creator of the game,
Pretty
designer.
loose and simple.
It's very loose and simple.
Sartaj, is this a game that you would get into?
I think so, yeah. Especially, there's one aspect we haven't really touched upon yet that I think is very, very unique. If you guys, I could go ahead and say it if you guys are okay with that.
Yeah, please tell us.
Basically, a lot of people, when they hear about miniatures, like you were saying, another thing they think about, they have to have this complex arena or something like that. They have to build something to have it in. The thing I like about this game, it seems like that you can just use anything.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I'm just looking around where I have right now. I can use this mouse literally as a prop. Like, it could be like a building they hide behind.
Mm-hmm.
That's 100% the point. Yeah.
That's cover. Yep.
I can use headphones or something like that. Or I can even use this, which I still don't know what this is. In my security
Yeah.
use this in the game.
That would be a crazy tower.
I'm about to say, you can make it a tower or something for recon or something.
Yeah.
Something that I like about this game, it's like when I was doing research too, I'm going to put the tower down for a second, is the imagination that comes with it too. Because it also just goes to show, like, you are only limited by your own imagination with this. And honestly, that just shows endless possibilities of what you can do with this game.
Oh, yeah. Sartaj, do you want to play this game?
Yes, I really do.
If we had the time.
If
Special episode where we just play Zynvaded and nothing else.
We'll make time. We'll make time for you afterwards once we can unsecure you.
Joe, with your first game that you played, what did you think? This was actually, I was going to say, there we go. Joe and I set up a little 2 news Zynvaded match.
I was like, we have to put all the 2 news gear we can in it. So we got our news reporter and our mic flag. People thought we were recording audio the whole time, which we weren't.
So have you played a lot of miniatures games, or was this like kind of your first one?
It's on the earlier side. I've played a few others. I've demoed some other ones. I did enjoy it. I had fun. I still need to get better at the whole measuring tape stuff.
Yeah.
Measuring's not easy for me.
Some games make it easier and do like have their own like tools of range.
Yeah.
So like some of the games I played just have like 4 segmented tools, and then it's like range 1, 2, 3, 4, and they just call it that, and that's easy. But like with a tape measure, it's also not that bad.
Yeah, but with the fact that you beat me, just to be clear, he won. But it was a tight game.
I'm a miniature war gamer, okay? Like, what can I say?
It was a tight game, and I did have fun. I really did enjoy it.
My notebook went. That was right there. I was wondering where that went.
That was your notebook?
Yeah, it was. I was wondering where that went the entire time.
That's not your notebook.
Well,
Sartaj.
that's owned by the Zyn now.
Yeah, the Zyn owned it.
The Zyn owned that notebook now.
Don't worry, the Zen can now compete for the tower. We're using it when we play. I hope you guys know that. We're going to be using this tower. Imagine just the power you would have having your Zins on top of this. Literally just watching everyone.
That would be crazy range to shoot from. My sniper would definitely like to be up on that.
No.
We are slowly running out of time, and by slowly I mean quickly. Sartaj, Ben, myself, what do we think we took away from Gen Con and in general for this episode?
I'll go first. Gen Con was just a love of passion of everybody coming together and gaming together. But it's just I love the community aspect to it. Everyone comes together, everyone has a great time, and I love going to that convention every year and just seeing all the people having a shared love of gaming.
Sartaj, I'll go to you.
I think it just goes to show that, everyone interests, like no matter what type you like, even if it's just traditional board game, if it was miniatures or even like a card game or anything new, it just goes to show that there are a lot of people that are interested in it. Because I know a lot of times people can feel like they're the only ones that like something like this. No, there's a whole bunch of people. And at Gen Con, you really got that feeling of like like-minded individuals in one big room, a giant room, basically.
From what I took away from it is I only got to be there for one day, and it was just for work, so I didn't get to enjoy it.
Aw.
But I got to demo a couple games. I had fun, and it is. I hate to say it, gaming together is always the best aspect of board games.
Hey.
Game together.
Game together. Woo. I still love that I got to spend time there, and I think if I get to go and just relax, I will need 4 days.
Oh, yeah. I'd suggest. So if you wanted to go next year, it's pretty much the same dates next year, like end of July. I think it's July 30th, August through August 2nd or 3rd next year. So tickets go on sale like early part of the year if you're ever interested. If you're interested in Zynvaded, just go to zynvaded.com. You can check out the game. They ship everything out. The guys are super great. Otherwise, I would check out Gen Con. Just check all the socials and be able to sign up if you want to go.
And on top of that, if you're too intimidated by it, go with a smaller convention. There's tons of them nearby, local to us.
Work your way up.
Yeah, I think that'll do it for us. Again, if you want to reach out to us about a board game, about questions about anything with us, please go to either one of our socials or to Sartaj or to me or
Pause
to
your screens now.
or to Ben's email.
Yep, just let us know.
We're working on something easier, better to reach out to. Reach out and see the tower.
See the tower.
See the tower.
Watch for this episode.
Tower of Power.
We will be back at some point a couple weeks from now with a whole new episode. Hopefully a new or same secure spot for Sartaj. And everyone just have a great weekend.